and hangs out outside the house and looks like a creep in a van, but he's not a creep in a van. It's Brandon from College Muscle Movers. Brandon, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
What time do you have to get up, Brandon, to go do this anyway?
I think today was 5:30.
5:30? Not too bad. Okay. Brandon, thanks for what you do. And if somebody wants to move, let's say that they're going to move to Victoria, would you load their stuff up and move it to Victoria and put it in their new house? Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Okay, so get a hold of College Muscle Movers. And Brandon, thanks for doing what you do. Please stand by. Let's meet our wisher this morning, Marissa. Hi, Marissa.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. You were actually in here 8 years ago for your 30th birthday.
Yes, I was the crazy girl that loves alpacas.
So did you come in with an alpaca? We're trying to remember this.
No, I called an alpaca farm, and I'm like, the only thing I want to do for my 30th birthday is like go see alpacas. And I'm pretty sure they thought I was crazy because they don't normally have people like at the farm.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we'll take you out there. And my husband at the time was just like, me running after the alpacas like a 3-year-old and like wanting to give them hugs and everything else.
That is adorable.
Were they nice? I heard they're kind of sometimes.
Okay, you have to like, some of them have nice personalities and some of them don't.
Okay.
Like if you get a mom and a baby, the mom is like super territorial.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like the old grumpier ones, they're like the nicer ones.
Okay, good to know.
That's so funny. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Totally different reason this time.
Yeah, totally different reason this time.
You are doing a Christmas wish for a coworker.
Yes.
At your daycare school.
Yeah. So I am a toddler teacher. I work at a private daycare, private preschool called Knowledge Beginnings in Vadnais Heights. And so she is a fellow coworker of mine. Not only do I teach her son, but she teaches my son.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of became friends.
We kind of became friends. So I've been there like over a year. We kind of became friends. My son started going to this daycare prior to me working there. And then I met her, and she is just like one of the most kindest, sweetest people. So
I love that.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to watch this whole thing, Marissa is on camera right now.
Hi.
At Dave Ryan TV on YouTube, and you can watch Christmas Wish as it unfolds.
Marissa, can you move the mic just to the side of your face? Show your beautiful face on the camera.
Yeah, all we can see is the Dave Ryan logo. There you go. Okay.
There we go.
Perfect.
Are we better now?
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Now remember, this happens without a net. Last time I tried dialing out on this phone, which we bought at Radio Shack in 1994, it didn't work.
Yeah.
But let me try it again to see if it works.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Oh, good sign already. There we go.
At least we have a dial tone. Okay, we're off to a good
Doesn't
start.
work, Jenny. You're going to have to dial it and put it on hold.
I'm
So,
going to.
you know, and the warranty ran out on this Radio Shack phone in 1995. So it's kind of disappointing. But, you know, we'll make it work somehow. Jenny is dialing the wish. And what did you tell her to make sure she answers the phone this morning?
Actually, I did it. My boss, Holly, who's our executive director, was kind of like, okay, you have a special phone call coming. And I was like, it's from a number you don't know, so answer it.
Okay, good. Hopefully she will. Hello, is this Melissa?
This is.
Hi, Melissa. It's Dave Ryan on the radio over at KDWB. Have you heard of KDWB before?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Would you maybe have any idea? I'm not even going to tell you why we're calling, but I can help you save 15% on your car insurance. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. I'm joking. I'm here.
I was like, I don't know if I
am here.
I really need to say that.
I gotcha. Marissa from work and your friend is here. Say hi, Marissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Marissa.
It's Marissa and Melissa.
Yeah.
Isn't that adorable? So
Yeah.
Marissa wrote in for our annual KDWB Christmas Wish. Are you familiar at all with Christmas Wish?
Not really, actually, no.
Okay. Well, basically what we do is we ask people who listen to KDWB to tell us about somebody they know that might be, I don't know what the word is, struggling or challenged a little bit at Christmas because of their situation. And she wants to help you out because she loves you, and we're learning a little bit about you. And what she's going to do, if you don't mind, she's going to take a minute or two to read her Christmas wish for you, Melissa. Can she do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Melissa. Okay.
Hi.
There's a quote by Robin Sharma that perfectly describes Melissa's wish story. Remember that the happiest people are not those who have everything or those getting more, but rather those who are giving more. I'm a firm believer that certain people are meant to cross your path in life and forever change the way you appreciate all of life's blessings. Melissa crossed my path over a year ago when I started working as a toddler teacher at a private daycare in Vadnais Heights called Knowledge Beginnings. Melissa is not only my coworker, but my son's preschool teacher and a fantastic mom of 3 beautiful children. For those of you who know her or have crossed paths with her, know that she is one of the most dedicated teachers to her students, her classroom, and her family. She is truly one of the most giving, kind, and selfless people I've ever met in my life and has truly taught me that happiness is not defined by things, but by spreading kindness and joy. Recently, Melissa has encountered quite the hardship. She was able to get out of a rough situation and move out on her own with her 3 children to her own apartment in Woodbury as a single mother. She is truly starting over with the bare minimum of things to support her and her children, and this Christmas, I have nominated her for Dave Ryan's Christmas Wish. No mother should ever have to worry each day about how she will afford basic things, how she'll pay rent to keep a roof over her head, or how she'll begin to even tackle affording Christmas presents for her children, or let alone getting a gift herself. Melissa has spent so much time giving everything she has to everybody else around her that it's time she and her family received some blessings and we took care of her. Today, your wishes come true, and I hope you know how much you are loved, appreciated, and cared for by your friends, family, and students in your community. We love you, Melissa, and we hope these blessings truly make your Christmas beautiful and unforgettable. And I'll end it with this. What if Christmas doesn't come from a store? Maybe Christmas means a little bit more. From the Grinch. And we love you, Melissa.
You're
Wow.
so
That was very sweet.
That was beautiful.
It really was.
Thank you, Marissa.
Mm-hmm.
And so to follow up with her idea, we want to help you out. And the first thing, I talked to Marissa a couple of days ago, and I said, well, what does Melissa need? She needs a vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
Do you need a vacuum cleaner?
Well, the 2 that I have, they work. They just don't work very well.
Yeah. Well, vacuum cleaners, they do that. We got you an expensive Bissell Crosswave Edge Fine vacuum cleaner. Merry Christmas. But wait, there's more. Because we're not going to just give you a vacuum cleaner and say that's it. But we do.
I mean, I would be happy with just that.
I'll bet you would. It's so important to have a working vacuum cleaner. You've got 3 kids. Let's talk about Elijah. Elijah's your baby, 15 months old.
Yes.
So for Elijah, we got some toys, we got some clothes, we got a Paw Patrol fire engine. I think that's about the right age. It's getting pretty close to the right age.
Absolutely.
Avery, how old is Avery?
She's 3.
Okay. Avery, is that a boy or a girl name?
A girl name.
That's a girl name.
I guess unisex, but
No, I love that name. If I ever have another baby, I'm going to name her or him Avery. We've got some loungewear and some trendy outfits. We got a toy doctor kit, a toy makeup kit.
She's going to love that.
Oh, yeah? Good.
Man. Yeah.
And some bath bombs for Avery, some things to put under the tree. And is it Bryson that is your 6-year-old?
Yes.
Tell me about Bryson. What is Bryson into?
I mean, he's right now seriously into Legos. Otherwise, he loves like any kind of dinosaur. He's just been really into like the Jurassic World stuff. Otherwise, he just likes building and like working with his hands, I guess. Like,
well, I think we kind of nailed this one. We've got a Jurassic World dinosaur reveal toy that we think he'll like. We've got
awesome.
Minecraft Legos. So he can.
Yes.
I hope he scatters them on the floor and you step on them in the dark. And just remember this Christmas wish. Magnetic tiles. We got some cargo pants and a vest. And, kids don't care about clothes, but mom does, and he needs them anyway. We got a hoodie and some khakis. And then for you, Melissa, just to kind of ease the burden, we get just kind of a boatload, a variety of different things here. $101 Holiday Station Stores gas card to cover a couple of tanks of gas. $300 down at Target for gifts or groceries or Tide laundry detergent or whatever you need. That vacuum cleaner, that's a Bissell. That's a good one. $100 Amazon gift card. Broadway Pizza. Sarah and everybody at Broadway Pizza donated a $100 Broadway Pizza gift card to everybody who's getting a wish this year. So you got that.
That's amazing.
Oh, man, that is amazing.
And here's something nobody has ever wished for: a free oil change. But guess what? Amy and everybody at Valvoline has donated 2 free oil changes from Valvoline Instant Oil Change. And thanks to Amy and Valvoline for donating them. And it's one of those things where you don't go, wow, I really want to get an oil, but sometimes you go, oh, I got to get an oil change. Free for the next 2, okay?
That's great. That's
And
amazing.
then-
Thank you.
And also, we got a $100 gift card for you to Woodhouse Spa. Get some relaxation, and Marissa has offered to watch the kids for as long as you want, a week or 2.
I will watch them. You know I will.
A week or 2. And so you can go to one of their 3 locations. Thanks to Woodhouse Spa for a generous donation. And if you're looking for a holiday gift idea, go to Woodhouse Spa. Woodhouse Spa. It's either spas or spa. I'm not sure. WoodhouseSpa.com. And that is for you, just to send a little love and encouragement and a thank you for doing all you do. And I know you're kind of starting a new chapter of your life, and things can be a little bit challenging, but I hope this makes your Christmas for you and the 3 babies a little bit brighter.
Thank you so much. I seriously appreciate all of this. I'm going to have a list of everything because I don't even remember.
That's okay. You don't have to. Now, here's the thing. Outside your house, there's a guy named Brandon. He works for College Muscle Movers, and he's loaded all this stuff up into his van, and he's going to bring it in for you as soon as we're done. If you peeked out your front window, you'd probably see him. He's out there right now. So within seconds,
like at the apartment, like right now.
Yeah, he's there right now. He's there right now.
Oh, wow.
So within 5 minutes, you know what's going to happen? You're going to have that Bissell plugged in and turned on and sucking up dirt.
That's awesome.
I love it. Hey, Melissa, thanks for letting us step into your day, and I hope you have a Merry, Merry Christmas from all of us here at KDWB. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Marissa.
Melissa, I'm so glad that Dave Ryan, I just wanted to thank everybody here at the show and all of the people that donated to Christmas Wish. You truly make a difference in people's lives who really need it, especially around the holidays. So I just wanted to thank all of you guys, and I wanted to thank Melissa for everything that she's done. And yeah, I hope you have a great Christmas. You deserve it.
Thank you, Marissa. I really appreciate all this.
Yeah.
I'm
truly speechless.
It's okay.
I'm extremely happy and thankful for all of this. So thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for doing what you do. And good luck on this new chapter in your life. By the way, you're so right, Marissa, that we need donations because a lot of these are funded by, we have a lot of help from Treasure Island Resort and Casino and a lot of help from Holiday Station stores, but we could only do a few wishes if it weren't for your donation. So if this made you go, wow, you know what? I've got it pretty good. I've got toys. I got a tree that's coming up. I got a working vacuum cleaner, whatever. Then go online, kdwb.com/wish, and please make a donation. And maybe you're very blessed this Christmas. Maybe you're going to Orlando and Disney for Christmas, or maybe you got a bunch of presents or a new car, whatever. You are very blessed. If you can share some of that with people who need it, we will take very good care of your money. It is tax deductible. If you're going to donate a lot and you care about that, it is tax deductible from YouthLink. So go online, kdwb.com/wish. Thank you, Marissa, for coming in. You were a delight. We appreciate it. Take a minute, please, and donate for Christmas Wish, because we do need your help to make these happen all the way up until the day before Christmas Eve. I think we're going to do Christmas Wishes. So donate, please, on kdwb.com/.
101.3 KDWB.
We'll have some roller coaster temperatures this week. A little bit warmer today, cloudy, a high of 24, but then it's starting to drop again tomorrow, partly sunny, a high of 20.
This report is sponsored by KFC's $4.99 pot pie. Find a moment to yourself with the KFC pot pie. It's hard to hear your aunt's dating advice when you're distracted by the delicious flavor of tender chicken, creamy sauce, and the deliciously flaky breading of the KFC pot pie. The best $4.99 you can spend this holiday season. Prices and participation may vary.
Hey, it's Dave Ryan. I love to be early for things, and you can be early too for the start of the healthy new you in 2026. Why wait? Start now with Livia Weight Control Center's holiday savings. Start now at Livia. GLP-1s are just, check this out, $99. It's like an early Christmas present. And you can check out Livia's award-winning nutrition programs, expert medical support, and one-on-one coaching. Call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit livia.com.
Hi, I'm Dylan, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As a customer service specialist, I love helping couples find their dream engagement ring. And guess what? I just got engaged, so it was fun to create one myself. First, my fiance tried on a bunch of ring styles, and she was drawn to a classic diamond pave setting. Then we looked at different diamond shapes from pear to oval to cushion. She fell in love with the princess cut. At Shane Company, you can create a one-of-a-kind ring and get it in days, not weeks. Because a friend wants you to have a magical holiday proposal. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
KDWB-FM, Richfield, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and iHeart Radio Station. Guaranteed human.
It's the season to come together over your holiday favorites at Starbucks. Warm up with a creamy caramel brulee latte. Get festive with an iced gingerbread chai, or share a velvety peppermint mocha. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Listen live to KDWB on the free iHeartRadio app. Brought to you by
Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
This is Colts from KDWB, and you gotta make Whole Foods Market your holiday headquarters with savings on seasonal must-haves. Grab baking staples made with strict ingredient standards to create homemade treats your guests will love. Appetizers and starters, you know Whole Foods Market is doing it right. Stock your freezer with Walnut Happy appetizers from 365 brand like walnut honey shrimp. They're gonna make it simple too with their prepared foods for convenience. Save time with heat and eat mains, sides, and family-sized meals from Prepared Foods Department. Terms apply. Visit your local Whole Foods Market today in store or online.
Celebrate the holidays with Stella Rosa wines. These semi-sweet, semi-sparkling wines are the perfect pairing for all your festive favorites. Enjoy Stella Rosa Black with baked ham, or pop open a bottle of Stella Rosa Prosecco to go with a slice of apple pie. Whether you're hosting friends or toasting family, Stella Rosa makes every holiday moment special. Must be 21 plus to celebrate.
My name is Arnold Bogarty, and prior to me enrolling in Rasmussen to become a nurse, I spent 16 years in the military, 12 in Special Forces as an Army Green Beret, and I was recommended to Rasmussen by a former student. She said she loved the culture. It was a family atmosphere. I went to visit the campus. The facilities were amazing. I knew before I left that that was the school that I was going to attend.
Rasmussen University. Are you ready to be your own hero online and on campus? Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
The Leo Agency. Buyers and sellers save thousands in real estate fees. Choose Leo.com.
Need help fast? Bell Boys Bail Bonds has your back. 24/7, judgment-free, and with flexible payment options. Bell Boys Bail Bonds is proud to have a 5-star rating for getting you out fast. Call pound 250 from your mobile phone and say the keyword bailout.
Black Friday savings are here at the Home Depot, which means it's time to add new cordless power to your collection. Right now, when you buy a select battery kit from one of our top brands like Ryobi or Milwaukee, you'll get a select tool from that same brand for free. Click into one of our best deals of the season and stock up on tools for all your upcoming projects. Get Black Friday savings happening now at the Home Depot. Limit 1 per transaction. Exclusions apply. Full eligible tool list in-store and online.
Quick, choose a meal deal with McValue. The $5 McChicken meal deal, the $5 McDouble meal deal, or the new $6 Daily Double meal deal. Each with its own small fries, drink, and 4-piece McNuggets. There's actually no rush. I'm just excited for McDonald's. For a limited time only, prices and participation may vary. Not valid for McDelivery.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
Y'all gotta try that Febreze car.
Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep a smile on my face when it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile. Thanks, Zoe.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible board-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto-pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge credits and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Winter is coming, and I'm talking about the chilly housing market. If you need to sell a house now, know that more people are saying no to listing on the ice cold open market and yes to my red hot guaranteed cash offer program. Get your guaranteed cash offer today at chrislindahl.com.
Yeah. Every now and then I rinse it out, and I need Downy rinse tonight, and I need it more. I can't rest the bed and the smell never leaves. I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark. The sweat and dead short smells like a dog car. Downy rinse it tonight.
Downy Rinse fights stubborn odors in just one wash. When impossible odors get stuck in,
Rinse it out.
What should you eat for lunch today? Smash burgers, salads, and 16 different wing flavors can be found today at Elm Creek Brewing. Open every day at 11 a.m. Elm Creek Brewing and King of the Wing is serving up lunch daily, as well as good vibes and the best beer in town. Elm Creek Brewing in Chaplin is your home for 24 tap beers. Ask for it today. Elm Creek Brewing.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 35W northbound from 46th Street up to 94 and southbound from University to 94. 35E slow southbound from 694 to Highway 36. 169 slow northbound from Highway 101 to Pioneer Trail. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Need better sleep? Score huge deals on your perfect bed at Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale. Stop in today and let the sleep experts find the right upgrade for your unique needs. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
And tons of playlists to set the mood. You've got enough to do. Let us handle the music. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and start listening.
Hear the Dave Ryan Show on the radio, on the iHeartRadio app, and watch on YouTube. Dave Ryan TV from KDWB.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
I don't know if you've seen Amy Schumer lately, but she is one of those celebrities that has lost weight and looks so different. Who else did that? Was it Jessica Simpson that lost a lot of weight and looked so different?
She lost a lot of weight. Kelly Osbourne looks so different.
Lil Harry, too.
Who?
He's the cop in Get Out.
Oh, okay.
And he's a comedian.
Yeah,
he also has a big face.
If you think her husband is enjoying her new look, you might be wrong because it sounds like she's not taking him along in the new journey. Amy posted some new thirst traps over the weekend. It wasn't the excess pounds that were missing. She was also without her wedding ring.
Oh, no.
In fact, she doesn't seem to have it on in any of the pictures she's posted since she scrubbed all her old photos and videos a few weeks ago. Maybe it's a coincidence, but the British tabloids are saying that she is indeed dumping her husband, Chris.
Okay.
They say Amy is 100% getting divorced. She got skinny. She is over it. Would that really happen? I mean, if you are heavy and then you lose weight, do you say, I'm going to dump my partner? There must have been some other underlying issues there.
I was going to say, I doubt it's just because she got skinny and she's like, forget him. I'm skinny now.
Okay.
Because as wrong as it is, the stereotype is that it's backwards. Like when they gain weight, you lose them or you leave them.
but it's still
Yeah.
effed up either way.
So Vanderpump Rules is returning tonight to Bravo. If you remember, I'm not a huge Bravo person, but I kept up with a lot of the Scandival stuff because there was this big infamous affair and the cast had grown apart because of the infidelity and the betrayal between a bunch of the castmates. And so Bravo announced last year that a new cast would join Vanderpump Rules. Just like the original cast, these members are part of the staff of the Beverly Hills restaurant, which is operated by Lisa Vanderpump. So it just like follows them around like a reality show. And then these people become like so famous and then they're not servers anymore, which sounds like a great gig. You know, like why couldn't that have happened to me when I was at Bubba Gump?
No, you weren't on TV, right?
Well, I wanted them. They should, man. They could have gotten some great drama
At
from that.
Bubba Gump's.
Yes.
I doubt they would have gotten drama at Bubba Gump's.
Oh, servers text me in right now. The amount of drama that's
There is
at
a lot.
restaurant is crazy.
When I worked at
Everyone's
IHOP,
sleeping with each other.
Yes, bingo.
Yes, it's crazy.
When I worked at IHOP, 3 different managers, all of them sleeping with each other. And they all don't know, but the rest of us in IHOP do. How? I don't know, but it does happen.
Yeah, like I had a manager who was sleeping with like the kitchen manager, but that manager at the front of the house was married. So much drama, I'm telling you.
I wonder if that's the most drama-filled. I thought hairstylists were the most drama-filled.
No, they get the tea. I don't think that they're necessarily drama-filled themselves.
Okay.
They're just the ones that get all the tea. I feel
so
like
restaurant
that one,
workers, they're the ones that are hooking up with each other and being slimy.
yeah, because they work like 12-hour shifts and then they're like, let's get drinks afterwards to wind down. And then one thing leads to a next and bing, bang, boom.
Bing, bang, bong. Simon Cowell said he is sorry for being such a jerk in the early years of American Idol. I mean, that's his shtick. He literally became famous because he was kind of known as the mean judge, but he's saying that he's older and wiser and a dad.
Kind of. He was absolutely the jerk judge.
Made the show.
Yeah, that's true.
He put
Quite
American
literally.
Idol on the map. He really did. He literally did make the show. But I remember the first time I watched American Idol, and all my life I'd watch talent shows where they were like, yeah, you were good. Yeah, keep working on it. And he would be like, that was dreadful.
Oh, that's nice. He's like Gordon Ramsay. He'd be like, I've seen dogs poop and it was more entertaining than you. That's literally Simon Cowell.
Simon made that show. Paula was the nice, kind of odd one.
Aloof.
And then Randy was just the cool one. But Randy would also
It's a
be
no
like,
for me,
it's a
dog.
no. Exactly right. Movies. A lot of classic movies are heading back to the big screen this month. The big screen, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is going to be showing again in the big theaters. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Elf, Polar Express, Love Actually, Scrooge, Gremlins, A Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, and Dr. Seuss The Grinch are all going to be showing in big movie theaters, which I think is kind of a cool thing. Take your kids out, go to the local theater, get them a little popcorn and get a little Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And that's a memory.
Which one of those movies would you want to see in the movie theater?
Ooh, really good question. I would say probably Christmas Vacation. That's my favorite. That's the number one.
I'd
Yep.
probably do the Grinch. It's the Jim Carrey version? Or it doesn't
No, it's
specify?
animated. No, the Jim Carrey version was kind of creepy.
How dare you? That's like my favorite
sorry.
thing ever. I'm so happy right now because I'm on the Grinch TikTok, which happens around Christmas time because there's a Grinch character at like Disney World or Disneyland or something. And he plays the Grinch so well. And it's so, he like goes viral around this time. So I keep getting stuff of him. Somebody who is turning 100 years old on December 13th, Dick Van Dyke. And of course, you always ask, okay, well, what's your secret? How did you live this long? Dick Van Dyke says, anger is one thing that eats up a person's insides and hate. So don't be so angry, Dave.
No, I read a long time ago. I'm not angry. I read a long time ago that anger destroys the vessel that contains it. And if you think about that, it's like, what does it do? It just destroys you from the inside. So you just got to find something else to focus on besides, sure, you can focus on how angry you are, but you can focus again instead on what makes you happy. What have you got to be happy about?
It's hard to say that in the moment when you are really upset about something.
Oh, we
but
all
then-
get upset. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, for sure. But then when you try to do that like mind shift in those moments, I feel like there is a change. There's a change in me when I'm like, all right, stop being angry, look at the good, and then move forward. Vaughn's on the phone right now.
Oh, is he on the phone? Who's he talking to?
Our group therapy person.
That. Okay, gotcha. Let's see what else we get. 50 Cent's documentary about Diddy is streaming today. Starts streaming today. And here is a little bit of the trailer.
We have to find somebody that'll work with us that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business. We're losing.
Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean Combs. all of these reincarnations, all of those name changes are attached to really bad deeds.
Everything in life, you're going to have people that are bad and people that are good. You have to choose your side.
Now, here's how you know that it's worth watching, because Diddy does not want you to see it.
Yeah.
His spokesperson said that 4-part docuseries from 50 Cent is a shameful hit piece that's fundamentally unfair and illegal. Basically, his team called the movie stolen footage that was never authorized for release. No rights in that material were ever transferred to Netflix or any third party. In one clip, Diddy pleads with an associate to resolve an issue. Quote, "We got to find somebody that'll work with us that has dealt with the dirtiest of dirty business. We're losing." 50 Cent previewed a cringe scene yesterday on Good Morning America, and that is where Diddy asked for hand sanitizer and expresses a desire to take a shower after meeting with fans. I don't know if that's the worst of the whole thing.
No,
I mean,
probably not.
I mean, if somebody were to stand in line meeting like Princess Kay of the Milky Way at the State Fair, and she wanted to wash her hands afterward, I would not blame her, not in the least.
I admire 50 Cent to an extent as a businessman, because he moves in silence until he just blows things up, because he has been waiting to blow up Diddy for a while, and he's admitted that once Diddy was arrested and everything started going down.
Why don't they like each other?
Well, because he knows that Diddy's a POS.
Well, a lot of people know that.
I know, but I
knows.
think
50
50
Cent's
Cent
been
actually
there.
doesn't play.
Okay.
He really stays strong to it. And I think he tried to, I can't speak obviously for what he actually did or didn't do, but I think he knew and stayed away from Diddy, and he wasn't one of the celebrities who just kind of went along with whatever was going on, because Diddy had so much power. 50 was like, F this man.
50 Cent's a G. You know what they say? G's move in silence like lasagna.
Never heard that?
You've
Is
never
that
heard
a
that?
thing?
That's a Lil Wayne song.
G's move in silence like lasagna.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's from a Lil Wayne song.
By the way, the movie, once again, it is called The Reckoning. It's a 4-part docuseries. It is on Netflix starting today. That's The Dirt. It is brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. I wish I could stay, you guys, but I have a doctor's appointment. I got to go. I got to go swallow a camera pill, and then I'll be back tomorrow. But you guys have a good time.
Yeah, good luck.
If you think about it, donate for Christmas Wish. We are behind on donations. We need to catch up a little bit. So please donate and be generous if you can. Go to KDWB.com/wish to make your donation. And another Christmas Wish. We did a great one a half an hour ago. It just was so sweet. And more of those coming up right until Christmas with KDWB.
dance, we can dance all night.
It's a Day Ryan in the morning show on KDWB. Dave just had to jet out of here because he is, like you said, swallowing a pill and trying to figure out what is going on with his tummy because he's been having some major issues once again.
Cancer. So. I'm kidding.
No, don't say that. You can't say that if he's not here, Vaughn. Only if he's here. Then it's funny. All right,
things I say about him when he's not here.
Well, yeah. Well, you can't say those on the radio. All right, let's get into some group therapy.
101.3 KDWB, The Dave Ryan Show.
Group therapy.
Okay, so we have Nikki on the phone. Nikki sent us an email about something that kind of happened, a confrontation with her sister over Thanksgiving. So, Nikki, what is going on with you for group therapy today?
Hi. Well, I've been single for about 9 years, I would say, and I've dated a bit here and there, but I really haven't had a boyfriend for a while. And then I met this guy, and there was just this really strong connection right off the bat, and I really think that he might be the one that I'm going to marry.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a whirlwind, and he does like so many really wonderful and kind things for me that I really love.
Like what?
Well, like pretty much every time I see him, he has some kind of like little gift for me. So maybe like a candle or a Starbucks gift card. He's just really thoughtful, and he'll text me in the morning a good morning, and every night he texts me good night. And he'll say a lot of the time that we're meant to be together, and we have a song. He sent me a spot. Do you know that Savage Garden song, I Knew I Loved You?
I think this.
It's like from the 90s.
Aww.
Yes.
I can just imagine y'all swaying back and forth. Like.
Okay, yeah, I love that song.
I love that song too. So he said that's our song. So it's been going really, really great. But this past week I went to my grandma's for Thanksgiving, and he was texting me a ton, and I didn't really think anything of it because that's how we normally communicate. And he was texting me like, "How are you? What are you eating? What's the best dessert? Are you watching the football game?" Stuff like that. And I showed my sister because I thought it was really sweet. And then my sister was like, "This is love bombing. It's not okay. You shouldn't see him anymore." And I don't know. I was just kind of taken aback by that. And I don't know if I'm naive, but is this dangerous? Is it bad? I don't know. I just thought he was being sweet.
So you've been single for 9 years. Now you think you found the one because he's doing all these romantic things, but your sister thinks it's love bombing?
Yeah, she just really, she just made me feel really bad about it, to be honest. And I thought it was really how much interested in my day and what was going on, but she thinks it's love bombing.
So my question is, you guys have been dating for how long? This is new, right?
Yeah, it's been almost 2 months.
Okay. So, I mean, it sounds like right off the bat, yeah, you like had pretty strong feelings for him, but then he jumped right into like what sounds like getting you gifts and like kind of surprising you with sweet things.
He sent her a song. But there are people already texting saying love bomb, love bomb. Somebody said, "I'm such a paranoid freak, but I'm hearing love bombing."
Okay, so if you don't know what love bombing is, it's basically when you start in a relationship and someone goes like crazy with the affection, attention, gives gifts, stuff like that. But it's more of like trying to create this emotional bond, independence on the other person so that the person doesn't leave almost.
What's wrong with, I hear what you're saying, but what's wrong with me showing you affection, especially so early? That's when they call it the honeymoon phase, the cupcake phase, when everything's like, "Oh, I love you. I love you too."
I think there's a line that can be drawn with it where it's like, if you're getting a gift every single time you see each other and you guys are seeing each other like 4 days out of the 7 of the week, then that's probably a little bit too much because then you're just like going to get so used to that. But we're curious to hear what you have to say. If you want to give us a call, 651-989 KDWB. Basically what's going on is Nikki met this guy that she's been dating for a couple months, and right off the bat she feels like they hit it off. And then he started doing a lot of sweet things, giving her gifts pretty consistently. He texts her a lot. He apparently says that the Savage Garden song is their song. And then over Thanksgiving, her sister was like, "This dude is love bombing you. You need to like run." So Do you feel the same? You can give us a call, 651-989-KDWB. We'd love to hear what you have to say and if Nikki should run. First off is Alex on the phone.
Run is
Hi,
crazy.
hi, Alex.
Hi, first of all, love you guys so much. Love your morning show.
Love you back.
And I think that this is love bombing for sure. If it feels too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. It's like one thing to want to be together and know how your day is going, but to be checking in that frequently, it's a red flag.
How is it a red flag?
So, Alex, have you been in this position before?
I have, and it's toxic. Think about like the longevity of this. You cannot be checking in with each other this much 24/7.
Why not?
So what do you feel like was toxic with yours? Like, how did yours end? Was it a matter of like you did start to become like dependent on him or her?
No, not dependent at all. I felt like there was more space that needed to be had, and I wasn't getting it. And I feel like you got to be able to be your own person and have your person. You can't rely on the other person to the extent that he's relying on her for happiness, it seems.
So then I'm assuming you ended the relationship?
Oh, yeah. Many years ago. Married now, 2 kids.
Okay.
Or drop off. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, Alex, you're saying it's love bombing and you think Nikki should stay, get out of it. What do you think?
I think she should get out of it. If she's happy, she's happy. But if she has to be able to return that energy for the rest of her life and
I
don't understand. I don't get how there's so many, I'm not even going to just say women. There are so many people that crave for a man or a woman or anybody to give them everything on the planet. I am one of those people that I love to give my girlfriend a list of the world. We've been together going on 4 years. But me going above and beyond, and you guys have had to talk me down about buying 15 things just because she had a bad day. That's just me showing love.
When you started dating her, were you constantly showing up and giving her a gift every single time you saw her?
Not a gift, but I was definitely on my P's and Q's because I have to show her that that's what I wanted in life.
Yeah.
I wanted her.
I just think that there is a clear difference between being interested and showing interest and love bombing. There is a difference. There is manipulation when it comes to love bombing, where you are literally getting that person so hooked on you that you can then potentially manipulate them later in the relationship. You were not doing that. You were being sweet. You were doing kind things for Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're at a different phase in your life where maybe you do all of these things that Nikki is saying, but you guys are in a serious relationship and you've gotten to that point.
I guess the only difference is, in Nikki's case, that this is very, very fresh. I don't know how much I was doing compared to this guy because it was 4 years ago, but somebody texted and said, Vaughn sounds codependent. No, I'm just a lover.
Vaughn is a lover. Here, we got some more people on the phone. Leroy's on the phone. Leroy, what do you want to say about this group therapy?
I think that if it is love bombing, it's just a definition that people want to put on it. You're not a doctor about it. So if she likes it, she likes it. Maybe her sister needs to relax and stay out of business because we're all grown-ups. And that's the problem in this world. We're in each other's business too much. And we will ruin things.
Okay. Is it fair, though, to be in your sister's business? Because I think I would probably be in my sister's business if I was concerned.
No, I really don't think it is fair to be in people's business because you don't have a clue what's going on in that man's mind, and you might not have a clue what's going on in your sister's. Just because he's buying things don't mean he's trying to love bomb her.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think people stay in everybody's business way too much. It's become a norm.
Leroy, you don't think that it was a little bit too much for him to say that this is their song?
No, because maybe he actually felt like that. And that's what I'm saying. You don't really have a clue on what people are feeling, so you can't put them in a box.
Yeah.
Find what's going on. You got to let them live their life.
Okay. I mean, that's a different take on it. I appreciate you, Leroy. Thanks so much for calling in. We also have Francisco on the phone. Francisco, Nikki got into a new relationship. She's been seeing this guy. He gives her a lot of gifts. He texts her pretty often. And now he already says that they have this song by Savage Garden. What do you think, Francisco? Is this love bombing? Should she run like her sister says or stick it out?
Yes. Hi. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Vaughn.
What up?
First off, I want to tell Nikki, if she is listening, I'm just speaking from my experience.
Yes, I think that's important.
Just want you to know that. From my experience, when I first met my wife, we first started talking, I knew what I wanted in life, and she fit a lot of those things. Well, fit isn't the word. It's more, I saw a lot of these characteristics in her. And from the beginning, I knew I loved that about her, and I appreciated that. So I made sure in the beginning right away to inform her and let her know that this is how I'm feeling. This is what I wanted. And at the end of the day, it worked out because she felt the same way and she reciprocated the feelings. At the end of the day, you know, it's really up to you the way you're feeling, Nikki, and it's really it's your life at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's your love language. And I think the relationship that you develop with your partner, there's so many text messages coming in. A lot of people agree with that last caller, Leroy. Some other people are saying this love bombing stuff is crazy. And you can text 53921, by the way. Love bombing stuff is crazy. Let people be kind and loving and have communication. I've been in a relationship for 4 years, and I expect this type of communication and being spoiled for my boyfriend, and he loves doing that. Let people be happy. And that's all I'm saying. I don't know what Nikki and this guy have agreed on. I just don't see the problem with continuing to show your partner affection. And it's only been 2 months, so we have to see how much longer this develops.
I agree. I think, though, on the flip side of things is like, Vaughn, you've never been in a position before to have been love bombed where someone has completely like turned the table on you out of nowhere after they just showed you all of this like emotional connection. And then out of nowhere, they're like, just kidding. So like, there is people who have experienced actual love bombing, and so they are scarred from that, and they don't want this girl to get hurt the way that they did. I know someone I'm very close with who got love bombed recently, and it broke her. And I literally I wanted to just shake that person, because how dare you pretend like you like someone so much and do kind things for them and then just be like, psych, just kidding. And then like leave. Yeah, and that's fine. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I'm just saying we can't jump to conclusions. It's only been 2 months of this guy doing this stuff. For sure. I mean, obviously, we don't know what their relationship actually is like between the two of them. We are basing this off of a 2-minute conversation with Nikki, but I think her sister's looking out for her. If you missed it, Nikki basically was at Thanksgiving, and she was telling her sister about how this new guy she's been seeing, he was texting her like pretty consistently, asking her a million questions throughout Thanksgiving. And he also gives her a lot of gifts. He already has a song for them. And her sister was like, that's love bombing, and you should run. It's not okay. But yeah, so we've had quite a few texts. We'll do one more phone call and then we're going to wrap this up. We have Lisa on the phone. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
What did you want to say about group therapy?
I just went through the same thing. I started seeing some guy. He bought me roses. He told me he loved me. He would send me texts all the time. But then after like a month and a half, I started turning really bad. He was rude to me. I felt I caught him in lies. I'm like, it was horrible. But this guy that she's seeing isn't lying, is still sweet, is okay with being apart from her, and not trying to move in or anything like that, I'd tell her to take her chances.
Yeah. So you've even experienced it, and you're saying still maybe do it, but just be cautious, because obviously like it turned for you. It turned into a pretty negative situation for you.
Yes, very bad. Like it was like roses, little sweet nothings, always paying. I'm like to a complete next person. He was lying to me. He wanted, and because he couldn't move in, he threw a big fit. He talked badly about me to his friends and family, and like that was like a true case of love bombing. But if this guy is still doing the things for her and is not fighting with her and not saying bad things about her, and it's still perfect, I'm like, I tell her to take my chances.
Okay, I like that. I mean, we've gotten a lot of different takes and so many text messages that have come in. We can read a couple of these, but then we'll wrap up. Love bombing is mostly applied when one person feels like they're about to lose the other person, not in the first phases, someone says. Someone else says, I'm a therapist, and people who say love bombing is so great and just one way of showing affection don't truly understand what love bombing is. People who are bombing do not like boundaries, so she could test it by setting a small limit and seeing how he reacts. And if he gets upset, then it would be her sign to run. And that comes from a therapist. Yeah, we don't know if they set boundaries or if she's okay with it or what, because she has been fine with it. Yeah. I'm just saying we cannot jump to conclusions and say that he's love bombing, because if that's the case, anytime anybody shows any affection in a relationship and we jump to that, I'm sorry, you'll probably be single for a while. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for group therapy. If you ever have one, you need our help, email us at ryanshow@kdwb.com and we'll get you on for group therapy. All right. We are going to get you hooked up with some Disney on Ice tickets. It's a family 4-pack, and we're going to play a little game called Finish the Lyric, but these are Disney songs. So you have to finish a Disney song. If you think you can do it, you want to win tickets to see Disney on Ice, give us a call, 651 989-KDWB. Vaughn loaded these, and it's only Vaughn tonight right now because Dave had to run off to an appointment, and Bailey is in Disney. Well, I think she comes home today. But we'll get you on the phone, and then we'll play this game coming up next. 651-989-KDWB. Okay, we have a family 4-pack of Disney on Ice tickets that we're going to give away right now. It's coming to Grand Casino Arena this Thursday, December 4th. Woo! And first contestant on the phone is Lexi. Lexi, how's your morning going so far?
It's going good. I'm on my way to school right now.
Okay, school as in you teach or because you attend school?
No, I'm in the nursing program.
Look at you.
For my son, so.
Okay,
Doing
got
God's
it.
work.
Well, I want to make this day better before you have to jump into learning because learning gross.
And nursing, that's a lot of studying.
So the way that this game works, Lindsay, is I'm going to play a clip of a Disney song, and then you're going to have to finish the next line of that song once it cuts off, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Good luck,
All right.
Lexi.
Here we go.
When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed.
You just remember what your old pal said.
You just remember what your old pal said.
Good job.
Come on, Lexi.
Lexi, you paused for a second. I got nervous. I was like, I know you got it. You got it. Good job. You won those tickets. Congratulations.
We watch that movie every day in my house. So.
Do you? Okay, so I'm assuming you have kids?
Yes, I have one son. He's almost 2.
Okay, perfect. Well, you are going to be taking him to Grand Casino Arena on Thursday for Disney on Ice. Congratulations.
Awesome.
All right, Lexi, you go get your study on, okay?
All right.
Don't hang up, though.
All right, hang on. All right, that's going to do it. We're going to jump into War of the Roses. Things are a little bit different today. We have been doing new War of the Roses at 7:20 on Tuesdays, but we're doing Christmas Wish now in the month of December. So a couple things are getting jumbled around. So we're getting into one right now.
If your bank calls to take a survey and you're cheating, hang up. It's War of the Roses on KDWB.
This week's War of the Roses is a little bit difficult, and I'm going to explain why in a second, because I don't think that the guy will ever send the roses to the girl that Jess thinks he's cheating with.
Okay, got it.
Because it would be a bad choice to send the roses to this woman. But let's find out, Jess, what is it you are worried about on War of the Roses today? What made you want to say, hey, let's call and set a trap for my boyfriend, Cameron? What's going on? Hi, Jess.
Hey, yeah. So my boyfriend, Cameron, hangs out every Sunday with his friends to watch football. And they go to the same bar every week. Am I allowed to tell you the bar?
No. Let's, because I worry that somebody is going to look bad that works at the bar. So let's not say the name of the bar. But it's I'm going to guess it's your kind of your typical neighborhood, kind of a sports bar, kind of a place.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was getting kind of annoyed that, like, literally all day, every Sunday, he's MIA. So I said that to him, and he invited me to come along and hang out this last Sunday.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
Yeah, that was cool. And we had a good time. Everything was going pretty well. But then he got up and went to the bathroom at one point, and I got up a few minutes after to use the bathroom. And I saw our female waitress coming out of the men's room.
Oh.
You saw the female waitress coming out of the men's room, which is unusual by itself, right?
I mean, I worked in restaurants before, and sometimes there's like an emergency. You got to go in and you got to help clean something up. And especially if people are drinking, there's a chance something else happened in there. So but it is a little bit weird because they don't normally send a female into the men's restroom if there's guys in there.
Okay. But it puts your radar up a little bit because he's in there, a woman comes out. So you're like, okay, so what do you do then? Do you ask her what happened next?
Yeah, so I waited for him to come out, and I asked why she was in there, and he was just like, I don't know, I was in the stall, I didn't see her. Maybe she was like filling the toilet paper or the paper towels in the other stalls.
Okay.
It seemed pretty believable, but I was still like, something was off. So then when the bill came, I looked at the bill and I noticed that he tipped her 50%.
Okay, nice tip.
Cameron is not a good tipper. Like, he's pretty stingy generally. So I was very surprised by this. And I asked why he tipped her so much. And he was just like, she was so great. She always got us a new beer when we were low, and she cleared the plates. And, she just did such a good job. And so I said, it's weird that you were in the bathroom with her and then you tipped her 50%.
Okay, and there's one more weird element. Don't forget that she's never gone with Cameron to this bar until this week. So you putting all these weird puzzle pieces together, you think that he might have been like hooking up with this server, like maybe for the last couple of weeks, and who knows, maybe going into like even before football season, that he goes to this bar, meets this server, they hit it off, they sneak into the bathroom, and then you get invited to come along, and then he still sneaks into the one safe place to hook up in a restaurant besides the walk-in freezer the bathroom.
Were you getting any kind of vibe when she was at the table serving you guys that they were flirting, or was it just your normal interaction between a server and a customer?
It was a little bit friendlier than our usual interactions with servers, I would say. There was like a lot of smiling and giggling. It was just very, very friendly.
Okay, because you could go both ways, because if she's smiling and friendly, then they're not trying to hide anything, or they're doing a poor job of hiding it. If she was acting normal, then you could be suspicious that way. Because if I was hooking up with a server at a restaurant and Susan came along, I would be very careful not to be extra flirty because Susan would be like, what is going on with you two?
Yeah. I remember someone came into a restaurant when I was serving, and I served this couple, and I knew that one of those people was married, and they played it off like they were just friends. And then I found out later that they were definitely hooking up, and that person was cheating on their spouse.
Well, here's the problem, though, Jess, because let's face it. I mean, if we call and say, hey, we're with your phone company and take this survey, and we set a trap and say, you took the survey, now you win a dozen roses sent anywhere you want to, he's not going to send him to the bathroom girl.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably
he's not going to send him to the server because, I mean, it's possible. It is possible that he could, and that would be a big tell. But chances are, if he's just hooking up gross, did people hook up when you were working in the restaurant business? Did customers go in the bathroom and hook up? I've only seen that one time. I was at a sushi place in Wayzata waiting for the bathroom. It was a one toilet bathroom for men and one for women. I'm waiting in the hallway. A couple comes out, and I'm like, obviously, clearly, they were hooking up in the men's room. Does that happen a lot in restaurants?
I've never witnessed it myself, but I do know of servers at places I've worked talk about how they've hooked up on a shift in a bathroom before. And I was like, you can't wait till your shift is over. Like, come on.
Well, maybe they don't. I mean, these two, they don't get the opportunity, but they're okay. I don't think he's going to send flowers to the bathroom girl, but we can try it.
Yeah, I think if it was an ongoing thing, maybe he would, but it just seems too fishy to not do it. So,
well, I'm all for it. Let's do it. We'll make the phone call to Cameron in a second. We'll give him the fake survey, offer him the roses, and see who he wants to send the roses to. Your name is Jess. That should be the only name that comes up, but we'll find out in a second. After we do that, we'll talk to Jonathan Fogel from Fogel Family Law, who will shed some light on this whole thing and give us some tips about custody, divorce, breakups, that type of thing. That's coming up in part 2 of War of the Roses. Send me a text and let me know. What do you think? Do you think that she's justified? Has this ever happened to you? Did you not have any suspicion, but then found out later that he was cheating with one of your friends or neighbors or roommates?
Conclusion of War of the Roses. Well, a girl can hope. 101.3 KDWB.
In case you arrived late, let me explain what's going on really quick before we make the phone call on War of the Roses. A woman calls in. She says, my boyfriend goes every Sunday to the local sports bar in our town, and I get bored because he's like, well, I want to go do something too. He's like, well, why don't you come along with? So he invites her to go with. They go, and he's being a little bit flirty with one of the servers. Okay, I guess you noticed this. He goes to the bathroom. She's left sitting there at the table. And then pretty soon she's got to go to the bathroom. So she walks by the men's room on her way to the ladies' room. Mm-hmm. Worst timing ever. The server he'd been flirting with walks out of the men's room. So she waits for him to come out. She's like, why is that server in there? He's like, I didn't know she's in there. She could have been in there changing the toilet paper, putting new soap in the soap dispenser. I don't know. But then she's like, okay. But then later he leaves her a 50% tip. And he's not a good tipper. Mm-mm. So she's like, what's going on? So she wants us to make the phone call to see whether he sends roses to her or to someone else. We said he ain't going to send them to his server that he hooked up with over the toilet in the bathroom. I mean, seriously, when you go in a bathroom, you're like, I've never done it before, but if you do, you're not going to hook up over the sink because somebody could walk in.
Right. You got to walk in.
You got to go in the stall. Who wants to send flowers to somebody that you hooked up with? That is not a roses romantic kind of a thing. You send them to your girlfriend. She said, let's call anyway. So we're going to make the phone call, see who we send roses to. After that, Jonathan Fogel is on, family attorney, to give us some tips and advice and what he got out of this. Let's make the phone call right now on KDWB.
Thanks for taking the time to do that, Cameron. Super appreciate it. Like I said, I do have a dozen red roses to send to whoever you'd like for taking the time to take the survey. So all I need from you is the name of whoever you want to send the roses to.
Yeah, you can send to Jessica.
Jessica? I assume you just spell it like how it is?
Yeah, with a D, though.
Oh, that's kind of rare. You don't hear that often.
Yeah, not often.
I'm about to blow your mind a little bit, but I think it's all good news. There's no flowers. There's no survey. It's a trap. Cameron, do you have a good sense of humor, would you say, Cameron?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm funny.
I think I'm funny too, but people tell me different.
Yeah.
So, Cameron, here's what's going on. It's a trap, man. We're trying to find out whether you would send flowers to your girlfriend or to somebody else. And this is the Dave Ryan Show on the radio over at KDWB. And I know you guys are from Minnesota, but I don't know that you listen to KDWB, and that's fine. Your girlfriend does. Your girlfriend's on the phone. Jess, is on the phone listening, Cameron, to see who you would send roses to. Say hi, Jessica.
Hey, Cam.
Oh, hey, Jess.
Do you wonder, now, this is kind of coming out of nowhere. You're probably in the middle of doing some work or whatever, and this call comes out of nowhere. Do you wonder why Jessica would even wonder about you being faithful to her and sending roses to her? Does it make you wonder why she would do that?
Yeah, it makes me wonder, why would you go through all this trouble? Why couldn't you just ask me?
Well, because sometimes guys aren't really honest, but we thought we'd set a trap for you. But Jessica, explain to Cameron your suspicion about the server at the sports bar.
Yeah, I was just, I was a little worried when we went out last Sunday and then you went to the bathroom and our female server was in the bathroom and then you tipped her $40. So that was what caused the suspicion, but I just wanted to see what was if there was anything going on there, which of course I know there's not now.
Does that make sense? Because she was worried that you went to the bathroom, hooked up with the server, and then tipped her $40, on a $80 bill. And she was worried that was a sign that you guys were hooking up. But we told her.
Crazy.
Well, that's what I told her. I said, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I said, he's never going to send flowers to the server from the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. I'm never going to send flowers to some girl I banged one time.
Okay, wait a second. Did he just accidentally give up?
I'm literally in shock right
Jenny's
now.
mouth is hanging open right now. Are you still there?
What did
Cameron.
he just say?
Cameron. Did he hang up? He's obviously not there. Did he just let it slip? Would I send flowers to a girl I banged one time? Did he say that?
He did say that.
Which means he was apparently banging her in the back. Oh, my God. Jess, it's our first reaction is like shock and surprise, and it's almost funny, but this is not funny to you.
I am in shock right now. Was it a joke? Like, I can't even.
If it was a joke, he would still be on the phone.
I was going to say, I don't think he would have hung up if it was a joke. I think he just realized that he really put his foot in his mouth there.
Who would make such a dumb mistake, though? Have you ever accidentally, I mean, I've slipped before, like, I can't make it to your surprise party tonight. I've got something else going. Oh, then you go, I can't believe I just said that.
Oh, my gosh.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for now and say that he got cut off and he was making a joke. So I'm going to call him back. Can you hang on for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Let me call him back.
Please leave your message for...
Okay, all right. So that seems to prove that he does not want to talk to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jess, you know what? I mean, it's a shock and it sucks. At the same time, you kind of knew.
Yeah, you had an intuition, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was kind of a anyway.
Number one, the Twin Cities #1 hit music station.
On your smart device.
101.3 KDWB.
Cloudy out there once again today with a high of 24, and then we'll see some sunshine tomorrow. It'll be partly sunny, a high of 20.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Need better sleep? Score huge deals on your perfect bed at Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale. Stop in today and let the sleep experts find the right upgrade for your unique needs. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
I was not happy at all. Hey, it's Dave Ryan. I saw a picture of myself from a few years ago and I said, oh my gosh, I don't look healthy. So that's when I started with Livia. I lost the weight. I've kept it off and I work out and I'm healthy. I got tons more energy. You can do the same thing. Don't wait until after the new year. Start now at Livia. GLP-1s are just $99 and you can find out everything about Livia with a visit to Livia.com or call them. Tell them you heard Dave Ryan suggest you call 855-GO-LIVIA.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
This is the sound of Claire cooking dinner at home. And that's the sound of a fraud alert from Wells Fargo, flagging a charge for a pricey restaurant in Paris. Considering Claire isn't in Paris right now, that seemed odd to the bank and to Claire. 2 taps later, Claire says nope to the charge, and Wells Fargo is on the case. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Winter is coming, and I'm talking about the chilly housing market. If you need to sell a house now, know that more people are saying no to listing on the ice cold open market and yes to my red hot guaranteed cash offer program. Get your guaranteed cash offer today at chrislinville.com.
No more waiting. Your goals start now. This Cyber Monday, take your workouts around the world with Nordic Track and iFit. Save big on treadmills, bikes, and rowers at NordicTrack.com. Nordic Track. Train anywhere. Explore everywhere.
Is your home ready for the holidays? Beat the holiday rush and call our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at $139 and take $50 off your air duct cleaning too. Book online anytime, ZeroResMinnesota.com.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Coming soon.
Attorney advertising. Minnesota attorney Samantha Johnson. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success. I get a call from my wife. She told me she just seen the dog on TV. I'm like, what dog? She said, Top Dog. He was on TV. I said, what was he doing? He was walking around. He tried to bite somebody. I'm like, what? She said it was a commercial on TV. They actually showed the dog. It was Top Dog. I know what I've seen. I'm not seeing things. I know what I've seen. He was big, very aggressive. He was fast. That was Top Dog. That was Top Dog. Bit one of them insurance companies. I seen it. It was on TV. I'm convinced now. If I get into an accident, that's who I'm calling. Should have seen the dog. Very big, very scary, very scary. Any accident, make the call. You call the dog. You call the dog. Top Dog Law.
Quick, choose a meal deal with McValue. The $5 McChicken meal deal, the $5 McDouble meal deal, or the new $6 Daily Double meal deal. Each with its own small fries, drink, and 4-piece McNuggets. There's actually no rush. I'm just excited for McDonald's. For a limited time only, prices and participation may vary. Not valid for McDelivery.
When you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into amazing prices and great gifts. That's main character energy. Because at Burlington, the holiday savings aren't the only things turning heads. Discover quality finds and perfect presents for everyone on your list, even those who are hard to shop for. Toys and jewelry to new beauty brands and styles, these gifts go seamlessly from our stores to under your tree. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else?
Burlington deals, brands, wow. Are you tired of paying sky-high real estate commissions? Meet my friends at the Leo Agency. They're local full-service realtors who handle all the details so you don't have to, and they'll save you thousands of dollars in commission fees. Sellers pay half the normal listing commission, and buyers, the Leo Agency actually shares their commission with you, and it's not just a few $100. We're talking thousands of extra dollars in your pocket. Here's the best part. If you're planning to both buy and sell a home anytime in 2026, you qualify for their list for free guarantee holiday offer, where you pay $0 in listing commission to the Leo Agency when they sell your home. The special offer ends January 31st, so don't delay. Visit chooseleo.com or call Ben at 952-952-HOME and learn more today. That's chooseleo.com or 952-952-HOME. The Leo Agency, changing real estate for good.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 694 westbound from Silver Lake to 94, 394 heavy eastbound from Highway 100 to 94, and westbound from 6th Street to Dunwoody. Crosstown heavy eastbound from Highway 100 to Penn, westbound 35W to 100. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, getting started has never been easier. Thanks to multiple start dates, a generous transfer credit policy, and no SAT or ACT requirements. You bring the ambition, we'll help you build the future. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Next Chapter with TD Jakes. That's NXT Chapter. And listen now.
Dave
Jenny, Vaught, and Bailey. The Dave Ryan Show on KDWB.
It's the Dave Ryan in the Morning Show. Jenny and Vaught here today. We are doing Talk Back Tuesday, and Vaught found such a funny thing. Where was it, on TikTok?
Yeah, I think I found it on TikTok.
Okay, but basically it's boomer complaints, but I actually agree with them. So for Talk Back Tuesday, we're going to have you leave a talkback on the iHeartRadio app. What is a boomer complaint, but you actually agree with it? And we're going to play a couple examples to kind of get your mind thinking. So here is what Vaught had found on TikTok.
Boomer complaints that I actually agree with. Number one, if it's not in stock, take it off the website. Why is you playing? You know most people look at the website before they go in the store. Some establishments never bother to update the website and then got the nerve to be like looking at you crazy when you tell them that you saw it on the website. Hey, yo, y'all got some stain and odor remover? Nah, bro, we all out. You sure? Because the website said y'all had it. Oh, that's great. What do your eyes say? Number two, why do streaming services have ads?
True.
I feel like the only reason that I got this was so I don't have to watch commercials. I pay $16 a month for Hulu with no ads, and y'all still find ways to show me ads. I don't care if it's just 10 seconds. Get this off my screen and let me finish my show. Number three, why is the headlights on all these new cars so bright? Most of the time, it's just idiots driving with their high beams on without knowing it. But like legitimately, some of these cars' lights are like legitimately bright.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I agree with all of those. That is so funny. Okay. I can think of one right now. And Vaughn, if you have one, I want to hear yours.
Oh, yeah.
Mine is, why are you playing music so loud at a restaurant? I can't hear the person who's sitting 3 feet across the table from, not even 3 feet, like 2 feet across the table from me. I can't hear them. And I'm like, huh? What?
And they don't even be like bussing restaurants.
Yeah.
It's like a crave where we should be able to have small talk.
Like turn the music down and turn the lights up. Okay. It's also too dark. All right. I don't like that. I can't see. I can't hear. Just, I would like to enjoy my dining experience without feeling like I'm losing my eyesight and my hearing at the same time. But Vaught, do you have any boomer complaints you agree with?
My boomer complaint, I hate that we have to make a subscription for everything. Literally, like even you can buy, I don't know how much a Peloton bike costs. Even after you buy the Peloton bike, you have to pay for the service after.
The monthly subscription, you still have to pay like $35 a month.
It's
not more.
such a ripoff that we have to sign up for everything.
Yes.
Even to read the news, like the New York Times, you need a subscription. I think I still have my student discount on that. And that's how I read the New York Times.
All right, but we want to hear yours. So leave us a talkback on the iHeartRadio app. You're going to just go to KDWB on iHeartRadio. You'll hit a red microphone button. You have 30 seconds. So tell us your boomer complaint that you actually agree with on Talkback Tuesday, and we'll listen to those back next.
Do you know of a local family in need? You could help by heading to KDWB.com and submit or donate to Dave Ryan's Christmas Wish and bring them joy this holiday season.
With Christmas this year, and it's putting her in a depression that she doesn't need right now.
Every donation received can make a difference for families here in the Twin Cities. KDWB.com. Keyword WISH.
Thank you, and thank you to all the listeners. We really appreciate it.
Christmas Wish is presented by Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
Thank you so much.
Each year, the Prairie Island Indian Community and Treasure Island use the power of tribal gaming to help make the holiday season ring a little louder for families in need. This year, Island Impact will help spread cheer to over 100 families in need through various programs. Happy holidays from the Prairie Island Indian Community and Treasure Island.
We'll have some roller coaster temperatures this week. A little bit warmer today, cloudy, a high of 24, but then it's starting to drop again tomorrow, partly sunny, a high of 20.
This report is sponsored by Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Dive into Tom Petty's music with Free Fallin'. Their show recreates a Tom Petty concert with all of his hits, replica instruments, and clothes inspired by the legend. See them live at Treasure Island on Saturday, December 27th. Get your tickets at TICasino.com.
Save big money on new appliances when you shop at Menards. We have an excellent in-stock appliance selection from great brands at the best prices. Ready to take home today. Whether you want new laundry appliances or need upgrades for your kitchen, you'll be sure to find appliances that'll make your life easier. Visit Menards and save big money on appliances today. Plus, check out Menards.com to view all of our great deals happening this week.
Pearl Vision knows there's so much you would never waste. A great meal, a good laugh, time with the people you love, and most of all, money. So why waste your vision benefits? They exist to protect something priceless, your sight. Don't waste your money. Book your eye exam today at pearlvision.com. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details.
Hey, you ever wonder why you should work out? Well, at Snap Fitness, it's simple.
You get stronger, you feel confident, and you embrace life. They make it super easy to kick off your fitness journey and keep you inspired along the way. Check out snapfitness.com to become a member today. Like me, Snap Fitness. It's for the feeling.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right. Y'all gotta try that Febreze car. Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Celebrate this holiday season with Stella Rosa. Enjoy the sweet, refreshing taste of Stella Rosa Black with your favorite holiday dishes, from baked ham to apple pie. Cheers to good times. Must be 21 plus to celebrate.
My name is Tuba Nguyen, and enrolling at Rasmussen University was essentially a handshake to a lifeline, a career, stability, and a future for myself. I found it important to be able to speak with instructors and staff outside of office hours, and to have that support system was essential because they believed in me.
Rasmussen University. Are you ready to rewrite your story online and on campus? Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
I woke up feeling like cough, congestion, headache was coming on. I thought, no, I have big plans this weekend. So I took Mucinex Kickstart, all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. Mucinex Kickstart for relief with a kick at your favorite retailer. Use as directed.
Hey, thrifters. Become a Goodwill VIP and earn exclusive rewards plus dollars off future purchases. Join at GoodwillVIP.com or text Join Goodwill MN to 757-575. Goodwill VIP. Because if you know, you know. Message and data rates may apply.
Black Friday savings are here at the Home Depot, which means it's time to add new cordless power to your collection. Right now, when you buy a select battery kit from one of our top brands like Ryobi or Milwaukee, you'll get a select tool from that same brand for free. Click into one of our best deals of the season and stock up on tools for all your upcoming projects. Get Black Friday savings happening now at the Home Depot. Limit 1 per transaction. Exclusions apply. Full eligible tool list in-store and online.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile. Thanks, Zoe.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto-pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge credits and imbalance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
With Target, gifting has never been easier. This Saturday and Sunday, Target gift cards are 10% off with Target Circle. Treat everyone on your list to something you know they'll love. Gift cards for the trendsetters, the techies, the fashionistas, the foodies, and even yourself. The perfect time to save is now. This deal is a yearly fave, so hurry. Get more gifting for your buck and save 10% on Target gift cards with Target Circle for 2 days only. Only at Target. Restrictions apply.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays 35W northbound from the Burnsville split to Cliff and from 60th Street up to 94. Southbound slow from Highway 36 to Hennepin. 35E delays northbound Cliff to Pilot Knob and from 494 to St. Clair, southbound from 694 to Wheelock. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by U.S. Figure Skating.
Every Olympic dream starts with a first glide. Through Learn to Skate USA, kids build confidence, strength, and joy on the ice. Learn to Skate USA offers programs for skaters of all ages and abilities. Find a program near you at learntosskateusa.com.
The Leo Agency. Buyers and sellers save thousands in real estate fees. Choose Leo.com.
Downtown Minneapolis is safe. It's this radio show that's kind of sketchy. The Dave Ryan Show on KDWB.
It's the Dave Ryan Show on 101.3 KDWB. We're doing Talkback Tuesday. Vaughn found this funny TikTok about a guy doing boomer complaints, but he actually agrees with it. And this guy's probably like in his 20s, maybe also, 30 or something.
And a boomer is what, past 55 or older than 55?
I think it might be like maybe 60 or older now.
Okay, gotcha.
But regardless, it's closer to like a grandparent's age at this point. But here are some of the complaints that we've gotten on Talkback that people agree with.
Okay, my boomer complaint is the commercials in between my show. So like I'm watching the show at the volume that I'm comfortable with and everything is great. And then as soon as the commercial comes on, it has gone up 17,000 octaves and I am suddenly triggered because everything is so loud and I have ADHD and I cannot focus. My 9 and 8-year-olds agree.
Yes, we hear them in the background. Oh my gosh, that's so true. I think that they had to make a law recently about making it not so loud with commercials, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think part of the problem is the commercial or the TV shows are being mastered too quiet.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem, not the commercials.
All right, here's another Talkback.
Hi, this is Megan from Hastings. My boomer complaint is just, I know we've discussed it before, but tipping for absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. It's too much. I think it's just out of control. I get the service industry and certain things, but there's a lot of things. It's like, are you kidding me? I did all the work. Why am I doing it?
Like when you actually order your food at the table by yourself and everything, and like nobody, like when you have to go, or when you go up to a counter service and order it, now they want to tip like as if they're serving you like a normal server does.
Yeah, they'll be like, it's going to ask you a question before you tap, and then the question, they'll ask you if you want to tip, and the 3 options will be, there's not a 0 option.
No.
You have to click like 2 more buttons to get to no tip.
All right, here's another Talkback.
Secretary Bree here. Is all the high school kiddies that go hang out at the Starbucks afterwards, but don't do any work. They just take up all the table space and all the bench space. When some of us just want to escape our homes and our children to go get quiet work done.
Ooh.
Go home after school.
Oh my gosh. We did not.
Starbucks?
I did not grow up in the era of having like coffee shops to go hang out at.
Right, me neither.
I would probably be that kid though.
At a Starbucks? I would see like a pizza shop. What are you doing going hang out at a Starbucks?
Because everyone wants their little foo-foo drinks and like they want to be cool and whatnot. All right, here's another Talkback.
So I'm millennial through and through, right? I hate talking to people in public if I can help it. But my biggest boomer complaint, honestly, is when I go to ask a question to people and they just look at me in public and they just ignore me and go back to their phone. It's like, okay, if someone's actually asking me a question, I'll answer you, as long as you're not being a creep or whatever. But just ignoring each other and not talking has like really been like bothering the crap out of me lately.
That's the Gen Z stare, right?
I think so.
I mean, maybe she's not specifically only talking about Gen Z, but yes, we have talked about that on the show before. These are boomer complaints that you actually agree with on Talkback Tuesday.
My boomer complaint is, why do people have to drive so fast through neighborhoods? Like, I have my dogs here, people have kids here. Why are we driving so fast through neighborhoods? No reason. Bye.
Uh-oh. She might be talking about me.
Well, you be zooming?
Zoom, zoom. Watch out.
Honestly, yeah. Sometimes I catch myself going down like a it's not a neighbor, like St. Louis Park, where there's so many residents, houses, and I'll be like, wait a minute, why am I going 35? I should probably take a chill pill.
Yeah. All right, here's more boomer complaints people go agree with.
I don't understand why every appliance now needs software. Why do they need software updates on my microwave? And my microwave sends me alerts when the cook time is done. I don't need to know when my kids are making pizza rolls at 3:00 in the morning.
This is so true. When I moved into my apartment, they sold me on, oh yeah, the washer and dryer, it's so new and there's an app so you can start it and stop it from your phone. And I literally looked at the leasing lady. I was like, that's dumb because I still have to get up to put it in the washer dryer.
Right.
Why is there an app?
Does the app also move the wash clothes into the dryer for me? Because then, I'm in.
Beats me, Jenny. I don't know.
All right, more boomer complaints.
Why do I call
and give all my information to the automated person,
Talk about it.
not a person. And then when a person comes on, they ask me the same questions.
It's all the like 2-3 step authentication stuff that goes hand in hand with that. But I agree. You tell all your information. I just did this yesterday when I was trying to cancel some order I had done. And I was like, went through all that. Then the person got on the phone, went through it all again.
Like they have no clue why you actually like there's nothing that you did previously with the automated thing matters now.
No. All right, one last one here. Boomer complaints.
When I go out to eat, give me a physical menu. Don't make me scan a QR code and use my phone.
I do agree with that. There's just something so nice. And like, don't we want to go out to eat to get away from our phones to an extent, you know?
That's
and then
what
we
you
got to
think.
be on it to look at the menu.
I think I'm 50-50 about it, only because typically with QR code menus comes, you just order through the app, to which then I'm like, why am I tipping somebody if all they're doing is bringing it to me? I guess it's a little bit of a service, but like I ordered it. You didn't come take my order. You didn't come ask if, was your steak cold?
Yeah. And there was someone who texted in because someone had complained about how commercials get so loud when you're watching TV, and then all of a sudden it goes to a commercial and you're like, my ears. Someone and I had said, I think that there was a law made, and they said there were laws for the commercial volume for broadcast TV, but not for streaming is what it is. So, All right. Well, thanks for all of those talkbacks on Talkback Tuesday. Coming up next, we're going to get into You Can't Make This Stuff Up. A man swallowed something 30 years ago.
Well,
and I feel like this could be about Dave and his stomach issues because he was starting to have tummy problems. What they found in his stomach is crazy. And the fact that he lived with it for 30 years, we're going to cover that next, coming up on You Can't Make This Stuff Up on KDWB. All right. We've all maybe swallowed something in our lives that maybe came back and bit us in the butt, or we shouldn't have swallowed. For instance, when I was about 8 years old, I swallowed a penny. Now,
typical.
Do you want to know why I swallowed a penny? I don't know why. I was playing in my backyard. I thought, it'd be fun to like put a couple pennies on my tongue, and then one of them went too far and it lodged down my throat and I swallowed it.
Oh, my logic in eating a penny would be that it just multiplies.
Well, unfortunately, it's not an investment account.
I don't know how, but by the same logic that if you swallow a seed, a watermelon will grow in your stomach, I thought the same thing. Like, oh, well, this will turn into much more money. But continue.
Well, there is a 67-year-old man who was experiencing some pretty bad abdominal pain and bloating a month ago. So his doctors run some scans and they noticed like a foreign object in his stomach, but they had trouble figuring out what it was. So they performed an emergency procedure and still had trouble getting it out because it was smooth and slippery. Oh. When the guy was shown images of the object shaped, he figured it out. 30 years ago, he was out drinking and he swallowed a plastic lighter on a dare. Oh. He assumed it had passed through his system, but apparently it hadn't. So doctors eventually were able to remove it during an endoscopy, but they had to wrap something around it first to make it less slippery. Once it was removed, doctors saw that it had been corroded by stomach acid, but it still had gas inside and it still worked.
That's not a good thing.
A lighter in your stomach for 30 years? That's crazy.
Wait a minute. You might have said this already. So how did they remove how did they get rid of it?
They did I'm going to say
endoscopy.
Endoscopy. Endoscopy, I think is how you say it. Yes. So that's how they removed it. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. But whatever. Text us and let us know. Have you ever swallowed something ridiculous? Like I know you guys did the little bit when I was out of the things you've put up your butt.
I don't think that's what we did.
You did some bit on social media. You did a bit about things you put up your butt.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I was like, what do you mean? I saw the video.
Yes.
I was gone that week. But now I'd like to know, what did you swallow that you should not have swallowed? Like something that definitely was not edible food or anything like that. Text us and let us know because I'm curious. Any other idiots out there like this guy or like me who swallowed a penny when I was little?
Yeah, I don't think I've swallowed anything at all.
Okay, well. Good for you.
And don't be naughty if you text in.
Yeah.
Because I already know some wise guy in Edina or something's going to be like, or Wise Zed is going to be like, oh, here we go. I'll tell you what I swallowed.
Someone also goes, is this mysterious guy named Dave? Can you imagine? He gets his camera in his stomach, which is where he is right now. He's at a doctor's appointment to swallow a camera to get pictures to hopefully see what's going on in his stomach. And we find out he had like swallowed something 30 years ago that he forgot about. And that's what's causing all of his stomach pain.
Jeez.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for You Can't Make This Stuff Up. Coming up in Dave's Dirt, Taylor Swift wins most things, whether it's the Billboard charts, whether it's a Grammy, whether it's some crazy award. She wins a lot of things, but she actually got beat out by something regarding her music for 2025. We're going to cover out who beat her and what is it next on Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
Who's making a comeback? Who's been canceled? And whatever happened to Ashley Parker Angel? It's Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
But maybe I should turn my microphone on.
Might help.
That might be helpful.
Might
All
help.
right. So we love the iHeartRadio app. It is free to download. You should set KDWB as a preset, but there is something else called Spotify out there, and they just released the top artists of 2025. So the top earning artists, I should say. And I talked about this, and you might think with her new album that came out, it was Taylor Swift, but it actually was Bad Bunny. So he had 7.3 billion streams from 15 of his tracks, and that earned an estimated $29 million in revenue. Yes. So coming in pretty far down the list at 2.5 billion streams, which I know sounds like a lot, but Bad Bunny had 7.3, was Taylor Swift at second. And then at third was something that nobody saw coming because it's from K-pop Demon Hunters. It's Huntrix.
Oh, Lord.
So they had 2.3 billion streams from 4 tracks. So that's crazy. And then the top streamed song of the year goes to the one and only Alex Warren. I think I contributed to about 1 million streams of that song, honestly, because when that came out, I was so obsessed with it. I listened to it all the time.
Love it or hate it, Bad Bunny, I think, is what Taylor Swift is, but for Hispanic people.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like, it's very much like a different culture, but like, I can't wait. I've said it before. I can't wait to see him at the halftime show because I've seen clips of his concerts and he is a performer and
Very much
that
so.
Man can thrust what he's got. Also, did I say something about he had a kid recently?
Yeah, Bad Bunny has a child.
I didn't know that he was...
I'll be honest, when I saw it, I also didn't know it either. I think I clicked into it when I was like, oh, I don't know how old his kid is, but...
Bunny, new baby.
Bad
Let's
Bunny
see.
Jr.
Maybe I'm making this up.
No, he
Oh.
definitely has a kid.
It
Does
says
Bad
there's
Bunny
no
have any
record
kids?
of him having a new baby.
Bad Bunny has a kid. Somebody texted and confirmed that because I definitely know exactly what you're talking about. I saw it the other day.
Okay. All right. What do you got, Bon?
I'm excited because we always talk about how the movie industry is slowly dying, going to the movies, but they're putting some classics back in theaters, and I think this will help revive it. Classic Christmas movies like The Grinch, It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Story, Elf, which I actually saw Elf in theaters 2 years ago. I think I went to the AMC in Coon Rapids, which I don't know why. I was
Like
in
a
Coon Rapids.
re-release? Like,
Yeah, it was the 25th
obviously?
anniversary
Yeah.
like 2 years ago. But now they're just doing it just to bring the holiday spirit back. How The Grinch Stole Christmas is celebrating its 25th anniversary. I know earlier this year, the original Toy Story celebrated its 30th anniversary, so it's back in theaters. I just think that since movies are becoming so accessible on streaming, like I remember Sinners was on streaming a month after it came out in theaters.
Yeah.
And I think since that's killing the theater industry, the way they come back is putting old classics back in. Because
yeah.
some of your favorite movies you probably weren't even born to see in the theater. Now you can go have that experience.
That's true. Very true. So last night on Monday Night Football, apparently there was this big kicking blunder when the Giants kicker jammed his foot into the artificial turf while attempting a field goal. And Troy Aikman could not stop laughing at it. Here's a clip.
47-yard try now by Younghoe Koo, and he stumbled. I don't think I've ever seen that. Looked like he just stepped his foot right into the turf. Whoops. I guess that goes down as a miss. I don't know. He never touched the ball. I said a miss, but it's not a miss because he never touched the football. Still perfect.
You gotta love that. You gotta be professional, but at the same time, you just watch somebody do something so stupid and you can't help but laugh.
Right, that's us.
Yeah.
Speaking of watch, I was on my radar last week. It's called All Her Fault. It's a show on Peacock about a woman whose son goes missing. But he goes missing because somebody kind of connected to her literally picks the kid up from school. I don't want to give too much away. You'll find that out in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching it. It is so freaking good. I know Fallon watched it. I think Raven, who used to do the night show, watched it because Fallon said so and loved it. You got to go watch All Her Fault.
All Her Fault on what?
Peacock.
Peacock.
It's like a mystery thriller. It's one season, maybe 8 episodes. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'll put it on my list. I have a huge list of things I need to catch up on shows, I feel like, right now. All right. Well, that's going to do it for Dave's Dirt. It's brought to you by 612 Injured Heimer and Lammers Injury Law. Coming up, we're going to get into a conversation about what is the proper amount of speeding you can do without getting pulled over. Yes, I said it. If there's any cops out there listening, we might get in trouble for this one. But somebody has a theory on the show of how fast you can go and you won't get pulled over. We'll get into that next. And then right after that, we're going to get into a Christmas wish. It's from earlier this morning that we already did this one, just a heads up. But it was very touching, and we are looking for donations right now because we're a little bit behind right now this year. So if you're able to donate, if you are moved by the Christmas wish that you hear in a little bit, go to kdwb.com/wish, and there's a big red donate button there. And once again, we couldn't do it without your help, and then also the help from our sponsors, Treasure Island, Holiday Station Stores, YouthLink, and Choice Bank.
Kids are good at so many things. They're good at being cute. They're adorable. They're also good